I hope you're ready for a creative and fun way to improve your mindset, because that's exactly what we're going to do with this recording. Last year, I published a video using something called Affirmations, which is a term that was coined by speaker and author Noah St. John. And instead of simply reciting affirmation statements back to yourself, with this particular technique, you answered a series of questions. It really is a fresh angle on affirmations, and it got a great response from people back then. So consider this part 2. So for this to have the most impact on you, I really need you to play along with me and do some role playing. And in this starring role of yours, you are playing the part of someone who has figured out how to live a happy and fulfilling life. Hopefully that describes who you feel you are now, but if it doesn't, just play along. Act as if. Imagine that you have even reached guru status and that people now turn to you for advice and direction on how to achieve levels of success and happiness that you have. So in a moment, we're going to start this scene and just play along, play the role of this enlightened being, and just treat every question that I ask you as if it is true, it is valid, because in a way it actually is. Whether you know it or not, you have all the qualities that you need to succeed and be happy. They're within you right now. And by going through this playful process, I hope to reveal some of that truth to you. And if there's a description or show notes with this recording, I should have a link to part 1 if you want to go back and listen to that, engage with that one first. Otherwise, it's just fine if you listen to this one first as well. All right, so let's both get into character and start our scene. Well, hello, welcome back. It's so great to see you again. Please have a seat. We've been so looking forward to sharing more of your wisdom with our audience. The response to your first appearance here was simply amazing. People were just blown away by all the amazing things you had to share. So we know this one will be no different. I'm just so excited. So it looks like we have the audio and video levels that we need. So if you're ready, I have a new series of questions that I will ask you one at a time. I'll give you about 30 seconds or so to answer each one before we move on to the next question. Okay, first question. So you have faced a lot of challenges in your life. So I'd love to know, why do you so easily rise above adversity? Can you also explain to me how overcoming challenges makes you stronger? That's amazing. Next question. Why is it so important to you to be a good person? Great answer. Here's the next one. Why do you have such a positive outlook? I mean, where did that instinct come from? Excellent. Next, what's your best advice for someone who wants to improve their mindset and attitude? That is definitely some great advice. So, what are some of the daily habits that help you live a great life? Next question. You do such a great job of not letting the negativity around you get you down. So, how do you do that? That's wonderful. You know, there are a lot of people who want to create and do big things in the world, but they're held back by fear and a sense of unworthiness. What advice do you have for them? This next one is a pretty big question, but I know you're going to have the perfect answer. What's the real key to success as a human being? And my final question, if you could go back in time and tell your younger self three things, what would you say? That's amazing. Thank you so much for coming back in for part 2 of this interview. I know I'm inspired just being in your presence and hearing these things. And I know our viewers and listeners are going to be greatly impacted by the advice and the wisdom that you just shared. Thanks again, and we hope to have you back on again real soon. And scene. Good job. I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully your answers revealed some wisdom that perhaps even surprised you. And maybe you pulled some of that good advice from your own life, from your actual experiences. Or maybe you had to take some artistic license and make a few things up. But whatever inspired your answers, hopefully you found some nuggets of wisdom in there that you can, if you're not already, apply to your own life. So I just love this Affirmations approach. I hope you did too. If there's a way to let me know what you think of this, leave a comment, send me a message or DM. And if there's enough interest, I'll make more. In the meantime, just wanted to say this is Bob Baker of bobbakerinspiration.com and author of The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk. Have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you again soon. So long for now.